Hi everyone, it's Lynnea for LDRS Creative, and I'm going to be showing you how to use the Christmas Postage Collage Kit. This has a set of 3 layering stencils, a stamp set that you can use for extra embellishment, and then a die set. I'm going to show you a simple, easy way to use these layering stencils with just one color of ink. But I do have another video on the LDRS Creative YouTube channel showing how to use these stencils with some masking so you can bring in additional colors of ink and make it look more like the scenes you see on the reverse side of the packaging. But I wanted to show you just a really quick and easy kind of intro video, simple how to use this kit. And I'm going to be doing pinks. I love pink for Christmas time, but you could do this technique, this card, in any shade, any color that you want. You could even really quickly put a set of these together in a rainbow of colors, give them as a gift, or use these as your holiday cards this upcoming season. So I'm going to start with the Christmas Postage Collage Layering Stencils. This is a set of 3 stencils. And I'm starting with the first one, which is annotated with a 1 etched into the bottom right-hand corner of the stencil. I've centered this onto an A2 white panel, and I'm taking a light pink ink and just blending that over this first stencil. Not doing any shading or anything, just a flat blend of that light pink ink. Now I have a second ink pad, and I'm going to be using the same ink for both of the second and the third layers of my stencils. For this first one, I'm not adding much ink to my stencil at all, and then when I flip over to this third stencil, I'm adding quite a bit of ink and a heavy hand. So that's a great way to get different shades of ink from the same ink pad. I was able to get kind of a medium pink by not adding a whole lot of ink, and then this super dark pink by adding quite a bit. So here's my monochromatic background created using those 3 layering stencils. I love pink for Christmas, like I said before, but you could do this in any color that you want. And remember, there's another video using masking to create extra colors. Now I've gone ahead and taken the postage collage die, and I've lined that up, just layered those lines up, centered them with the images that I've stenciled, run that through my die cutting machine, and then I'll remove that die, and all I'm going to do is take my fingernail and kind of rub along the center lines and pop out all those tiny little circles from the die. Comes out really easily. I just kind of scrape my fingernail along that line. Now, you could leave this panel whole, and I will be doing that in today's card, but I created a second panel because I wanted to show you how you can create postage stamps out of your stenciled images. All you're going to do is take this panel over to your paper trimmer, or you could use scissors if you want, and cut down the center of those circles that die creates. And that's going to give you kind of that postage scalloped edge. I'm going to bring in a second panel that I stenciled and ink blended so you can see the different looks you can get here. You can keep the panel whole, or you can cut it apart and use these items individually on your card. I used individual stamped motifs on a second card that I have on the LDRS Creative YouTube channel, but for this card, I'm going to keep the panel whole. I'm moving on to the Christmas Postage Collage stamp set, and I have stamped and die cut some of those images and little motifs from the stamp set, and I'll pop those up with foam tape. But I also took some of those images and stamped them directly onto my stenciled background. For instance, see that adorable little Santa and sleigh? I thought that would be cute, kind of flying overhead of that little snow globe scene. I stamped some postage stamp elements over some of the other pieces. And then all that's left to do is to mat this onto some pink cardstock to keep with the monochromatic style and add that onto a card base. Easy peasy, this card is done in minutes. You could create a whole rainbow of these holiday cards so that everybody on your Christmas gift gets a custom color. How fun is that? Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you soon. Bye.